Hey guys, what's up? EnrageSorrow here. And today I'm going to be bringing you guys another duel video using a fun deck that I like to call the Holy Hearth OTK. If you guys are unfamiliar with number 53 Hearth Earth and number 95 Hearth Earth Dragon, then let me go ahead and bring you up to speed on them. With the Hieratic build that I have here, my first move is to use Hieratic Seal of Convocation and get out a Tefnut, and that's all I can do, and then I pass it over to my opponent. But let me explain this. What Hearth Earth does is, if he is destroyed while he has no Exceed materials on him, then you can use him as an Exceed material and special summon Hearth Earth Dragon from your deck. Well, from your extra deck. What I do is I use Chain Destruction when I summon my Hearth Earth and destroy the 2 copies that are in my extra deck. And in turn, what that does is it triggers both of the Hearth Earths in the graveyard's effects because they were destroyed by Chain Destruction and they had no Exceed materials. You see right here, I actually draw into the Chain Destruction a turn late, but, you know, what are you going to do? This is actually an OTK, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what monsters were used in it. You're just going to have to watch, but it was hilarious because this guy literally had no chance to even do anything other than dealing 1,700 points of damage and setting a back row. That's all he was able to do. But pretty much what Hearth Earth Dragon does is it can't be destroyed by battle, and your opponent is forced to take any damage from battles involving it. And at the end phase of each turn, if you choose, you can detach 1 Exceed material from him, and everything your opponent normal summoned or special summoned that for that turn gets destroyed. It just goes bye-bye into the banish zone. And if Hearth Earth Dragon is destroyed while he has no Exceed materials on him, you can special summon him back to the field, and he gains 1,000 attack for each card that is currently banished. So even getting rid of him with an Exceed material is a bitch. Getting rid of him after he has no Exceed materials is an even more of a bitch because he just comes back stronger. And it's not only the combo is not only to go after Hearth Earth and Hearth Earth Dragon. The deck is so much more than that. There are so many combos that you can make with this. There's so many, different rank 5s, rank 6s, and stuff like that you can actually go into. And this opening hand right here was just so beautiful. I couldn't have asked for a better hand. And it's just, if you're just sitting here watching, the guy has, if you can see the combos that I'm actually going for here, I end up summoning Wattail Dragon, and the Wattail Dragon doesn't even stay on the field. It actually ends up getting banished for Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. And at that point, with Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, I special summon the one of my Hieratics from Grave, which would be I think it's my Nebthet that I go for. It doesn't really matter, I just needed a Hieratic. And then I use the Nebthet on my field and destroy that one and destroy his monster. And at this point, the guy's pretty much screwed. Like I said, there's so many different exceeds that you can go into. Rank 5s, rank 6s. It's not just a linear strategy. There's so much that you can do with this. And at this point, the guy's got 4 cards in hand. He has absolutely no chance to beat me. Because right here, I was actually contemplating, and it's like, okay, I can go into my Tyrus, and I was actually wondering if the amount of damage was proper on another Tyrus, and then I added it up, 26 plus 26, that's 52, plus 2,800. If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly 8,000 points of damage. That was a perfect OTK. Now, if he had dropped the Gores or anything like that, it wouldn't really have mattered, because more than normally they'll drop the token in defense. He would have prevented the OTK. That's obvious. But at this point, the guy's looking at 2 monsters that can't be destroyed by card effects and a 2,800 beat stick, and that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys actually want to see a deck profile for this, then feel free to give this video 10 likes, and I will give you the deck profile for it. I already owe you guys an Evil Swarm deck profile, so I'll get working on that right now. Peace, guys.